Hey watchers, it's your girl Big Ish and I'm back baby with another review. Now this channel was created to review movies and cinema and series that's interesting, to our people. So if this kind of content interests you and you would like to hear more, I want you to go ahead, hit that like button, subscribe to my channel so you can get the latest on what's on your TV every week. This week we're reviewing Supremacy, starring Joe Anderson as Garrett Tully Fuller, Mahershala Ali as Deputy Rivers, Dawn Oliveri as Doreen, Derek Luke as Raymond Walker, Danny Glover as Mr. Walker, Anson Mount as Sobeki, Evan Ross as Anthony, Tyron Turner as Reggie, and Layla Rashan as the mother. Okay, so let's get into the plot. A just paroled white supremacist and his ruthless girlfriend kill a cop and take a black family hostage. Meanwhile, Sobeki, the heavily tattooed white supremacist leader who oversees the criminal empire, is not thrilled when he learns about his screw-up. The patriarch of the family and honorary ex-con himself must find a plan to free his family, but not before he confronts his own brand of bigotry and anger. So what makes this movie so terrifying is it's actually based on real events. Can you imagine that? Like, imagine a white supremacist who just killed a cop, breaks into your house, a whole black family, okay? And he is like a complete maniac. The movies that are the most scariest are the ones that are based off of real life. Like, remember Texas Chainsaw Massacre and how scary that was? And it was even more scary when you found out that it was based on real events. This is like that. Now watchers, how come we didn't know about this movie? It was released in 2014, it's based on real events, I've never heard of this story, and it's terrifying. Supremacy is directed by Deon Taylor. Now Deon is a former professional NBA player turned director. Who would thought that jocks are, directing now? But you would know some of his movies like Black and Blue. He also did Traffic and The Intruder, which I really love. The direction on all those movies are great, and this one is just the same. Speaking of Traffic, check out my review on Traffic, you guys. It was a really good film that was so underrated. But back to Supremacy. You guys know I have adult ADD. I'm trying to stay on topic here. The movie was really dark, very intense. I want to say that it took place in maybe 5 locations. Mainly the intensity is about dialogue and the acting, how scary it was, and you live it. You live it through that family, and you're terrified for them, and you're scared for them. You don't know what the outcome is going to be. I had to Google it to figure out what was happening, if this was real or if it wasn't, what happened with the family, what happened with the guy who came into the house. It was just intense. What made this movie such an intense thriller is the phenomenal acting. We all know Derek Luke. He bust on the scenes in 2002 with Antoine Fisher. He plays the son of Mr. Walker, who is played by Danny Glover. Danny Glover is one of the most prolific actors of our time. Literally, who can forget? This is like Mr. from The Color Purple. You remember Mr., Remember when Celia had to pull the knife out on him like 3 times during the movie because he was so verbally and mentally and physically abusive? That is good acting. Danny Glover consistently takes on roles that really he doesn't too much get his worth and payment for, but because he loves to act, he is a true thespian. Tyron Turner is in this movie also. Now, I must have blinked because I did not see him at all, but if you see him, you tell me where and you let me know. But you remember Tyron Turner from Menace to Society. He was Kane. He was kind of nice and kind of crazy at the same time. And you also remember him from Belly. Remember him in Belly when he had that banana on his lip and that terrible wig? That was hilarious. Who can forget those 2 iconic movies? Well, he's back to acting now, and I'm glad to see he's getting a role. But if you see him, you let me know where he is. Also in the movie is Layla Rashan. Now you remember Layla, she was Sunshine from Harlem Nights. Well, she plays the mother in this movie, and not to give up too much of the story, but she basically tells the white supremacist, look, you're going to do what you got to do. You can kill me if you want, you can do whatever you got to do, but I am walking out that door. And I was like, yes, miss, like I could relate to that. Evan Ross, he's just such a good actor. I really appreciate his skills. You remember Evan from ATL? He was everybody's favorite little brother in that movie. I really like his acting because I truly believe that he is different from the characters that he plays, and he brings something different to each character every time. You guys, go watch Supremacy. It's streaming on Amazon Prime. Okay, what else do you have to do? You're quarantined, you're in the house, there's nothing else to do. You might as well enjoy some good movies, okay? And you know, your girl picks all the right ones. So go watch it. Let me know what you think. Come back, like, please leave a comment, and subscribe, and you'll have 10 years of good luck. Just joking. But I do want you to like and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you next time. Bye.